kick Bolus and bite Bolus now.
Strength and honor.
Alrighty, let's get over to Loatheb, guys.
Pop your shadow pot now.
Don, do you want to be with the healer to call for GSPP and bandage? I can do that also.
Yeah, that could be fine. They're going to be focused on healing, so if you just want to mention when they should pop their potions and stuff, that'd be great. And also healers, like, don't go obviously, so you can't cast your max rank heal, like, at least 2 more times, but regen should be okay on this fight. So think about doing a little bit of damage. Like, shamans can cast some lightning bolts, you know? It'll be a larper. Lightning bolt.
Hell yeah.
So if you are... You should have already popped a shadow protection, by the way, guys. Please pop your shadow protection right now if you haven't.
If you don't have one, open trade with band-aids. I have it extras.
Yeah, you need 2. We need 2 right here, guys. We need 1 for the pre-pull, way pre-pull, and then we're reapplying 1 through the fight. And also, aggro, make sure you pop 1 now too. That can help.
Yeah, I already got.
You can use also GNPP, but if you want to economize some consume, you don't need.
Alright. So let's make sure we're fully buffed up here. Let's make sure we're using full consumes here, guys. This is a fight where damage is very, very important. We need to be doing as much damage as possible once we get this, once we get the crit buff. Before that, we're not pulling threat off of aggro. We're starting the fight humbly. Mages are going first. After mages, it's going to be all of the melee and then the rest of our casters. So I'll be calling out with the groups. It's going to be group 5, but with Emery's instead of Oak Daddy. That is going to be the first group. Group 2 is going to be group 2, but instead of pork rib, it'll be who's not in that group there? Who should get it? Maybe I'll jump in there and I'll do DPS, and then Ange Corp will be the backup tanks. So I'll jump in with group 2 in the place of the shaman. Group 3, let me actually just swap a warrior around so that there's more than one battle shout in that group. So group 3, and then Noobfu, you can jump in with group 3. Group 4 will be the 4th group, obviously. And let's have... Oh gosh, I didn't tell Tree Bolts to jump in one, did I? Tree Bolts will jump into group 2. Let me try to make sure he knows that. If I didn't say... I think I already said that, though. Okay. So yeah, it'll be group 5 is the first group, the mages, but Emery's instead of Oak Daddy. Group 2 will be group 2 plus Tree Bolts. Group 3 will be group 3, but instead of heals, it'll be myself. Group 4 will be group 4, but instead of Mammal, it'll be Noobfu. And then group 5 will be Vacho, Grain of Salt, Oak Daddy. And I mean, if a healer wants to jump over there with them, that's fine. You can, if you're like due up for heal soon and you want to crit, you can just go over there. All right, so guys, if you brought a flask, it's really important for you to use it. We need to have as much health as possible on this fight. We need the Greater Shadow. We need to be reapplying the Greater Shadow after it's depleted. We want to stay as high health as possible for as long in the fight as possible. Let's have our people log back in if you're offline. Let's make sure that we're fully buffed up, and we're going to get ready to pull here in about the next minute or two.
Get Prayer of Shadow out as well.
All right, let's make sure we're all fully buffed up. Let's make sure we got the right gear on here, guys.
Can we wait just a second? We're setting up Wikora.
You don't need major healing potions for this. I mean, maybe at the end of the fight, but if you use Greater Shadows correctly, that's all you need in this fight. If you have the major healing, it's not going to hurt at the end of the fight. But you need to be using the Greater Shadow pre-pull, and then as soon as that first one goes out, it hits for about as much as the potion has. If it looks like after that first Impending Doom goes out, you still have a potion, it probably literally has like 50 left on it. Doesn't matter. So we need to reapply it. We need to also be bandaging. Bandaging is huge. So when we call, we need to be able to... Melee needs to step out when they don't have the poison on them, and they need to bandage up.
Do not use any demonic rune here. Do not use.
Use your Arcanite Dragonwing if you have one.
There's also a Shadow Dot, I believe, that interrupts the band-aids, doesn't it?
That's the poison, brother. That's why I'm saying don't put bandage when you have the poison on you, and that only goes on melee.
Poison, there was like a physical effect as well.
In melee, right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just
Melee.
that's why you just step out of melee. You can't be in melee and bandage. I guess if you want to log for just a minute while they figure out the weak aura for it, you can. I'll call for the log back in. I'm not going to log out. Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay, so don't log out. Don't log out. If you guys want to jump down into your other channel, whenever is perfect. Looks like we need a few fort buffs. Maybe some people weren't here exactly on time. Let's throw out a few more fortitude.
Do you want to use the last version of the week or there I posted? I just replaced Kill Jordan with by Shamwich.
That's good.
Yep.
You posted the orc. I didn't see it.
You need to also add Rosario if you didn't work.
Who?
Rosario?
It's a new healing priest.
Put it 14? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's what I have her as. Him as.
Okay, I'm down here.
Should be, yeah.
Where is that? Where did you put it?
What
Healer.
do I need to be looking at?
Go to healer's chat. Did you invite him to that healer's chat or no?
Who?
Rosario.
Uh,
I don't have healer chat.
1 second.
Alright, so you placed Kill Jordan by Shamwich and added Rosario. Alright.
Alright, I was muted, I'm sorry. Rosario, what's gonna happen is when we start the fight, there's gonna be a list that pops up on your screen, and it's gonna show the order in which we're healing. We're gonna communicate to each other like when we popped that heal. Just cause, have you done this fight before with Insight?
No, we didn't get this far, but I have done it back in Watlick.
Gotcha. Alright, so what happens is we're only allowed one heal per minute. So that's why we need to stagger our heals together. So when you pop up, Kermit will tell you when to heal, but you'll, again, once that list pops up, you'll be aware of who's ahead of you and stuff like that, so you know who to pay attention to and get ready and stuff like that.
Yeah, about fucking time, you retards. Only took us a month and a half to kill it, but yeah, about fuck.
Oh, I'm glad you fucking woke up today, you asshole.
Stupid fox, holy shit.
I only missed 2 days. Man, there's motherfuckers who haven't missed a single day, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Stop
Fuck 'em.
being toxic, Rob.
I'm getting bullied. You fucking faggots, I'm getting bullied. So that's all I hear.
Dropping hard Fs.
I mean, I'm quoting Uncle Rob right here. I have to add a little bit of spice to it.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, dude. All right, let's all make sure that if we're on the dead side here, if you are a melee, a shaman, or let's put, honestly, Jesus, we have like so many heals on this side. I'm gonna take Noobfu on the living side, and I think I'll put 1 or 2 healers on the dead side because I need Dawn over here. I'll be in this group. And who is our other who is the other one who comes over on this side? Was it JL?
Yeah.
Reno. Okay. So then Reno. Okay, that's fine then. So actually, Noobfu, sorry, you're going to be on the right side.
Dead side.
Yeah, you'll be on dead side. So if you're on the dead side, please, you need to pop an arcane protection, and I would like to see reapply an arcane protection. Those fucking little mobs are your focus as DPS. If you're a beef boy warrior, you need to be wearing a shield when the riders and the death knights come out, and you need to be trying to take them. If you're a rogue or you're Noobfu, or get the fuck on those little guys immediately. If you need a stone shield potion or 2, open trade with Dawn. If you're, a warrior who needs to be taking hits, you need to be popping stone shields. If you're not popping greater arcanes. Other than that, we know this fight, guys. We're gonna have a lot of CC over on this right side. Let's have 1 will be Drew, 2 will be Band-Aids, 3 will be, I'm writing this all down so it'll be in a raid warning. 3 will be Slavier, 4 will be Soy. Where am I missing 1 priest, or am I? Oh yeah, there's Toxis. Jesus, in group 8. 5 will be Toxis and 6 will be Rosario. And then we're gonna let's have Bayo and Triage. You're gonna stay on the dead side this time. You guys are gonna help control because there's a lot of damage that's gonna be going out melee wise over there. Whereas we have a lot of priests and a lot of mages that can control the fight over on this side. So let's have some people over there. Yes, Vacho, it is normal. It speeds up at the end of the fight every 15 seconds instead of 30 after he hits like the 30% threshold. But we know the fight here, guys. Let's relog back in. I'm going to do a ready check once Grain is online. Again, we need protection potions. We need to be popping flasks if we have them. We will be using a full duration of your flask right now, guys. We'll be using it on this fight and fucking 4 Horsemen. So please, if you have a flask, please pop it. It's a big deal for this fight. It's a big deal for 4 Horsemen for surviving the amount of marks that we need to if we want to nuke Thane. So please pop that if you have one. It's not just a thing where it's like, oh, one time we get to pop a flask and kill Gothik. No, it means that when we get to these harder fights at the end of the raid, we just need to pop them from now on. I understand it's a massive expense. Maybe get with some people, figure it out, start fucking farming with tree bolts and spacebar or something like that. Protect them, do some shit to earn a couple Lotus, or I don't know, however the fuck it works. But like, we need people to be having flasks in the raid so that we can survive these encounters. Especially as we go to 4 Horsemen and Saffron, an extra 1200 health is incredibly massive. Reno, I'll take the far right side if you can go to the left. I'm gonna have the priests do their CC here, so I'm just gonna basically taunt and jump away from them so that they can just get their cast off.
All right. Shackles are coming off the right side?
All shackles are off right side. And I'll be giving a mark to each one of the mobs as they come out. And I'll just say, you're on this mark, you're on that mark. If I fuck up, try not to panic, just try to keep your target. And then call me a shitter afterwards. Noobfu and Nar, when you guys are ready, let me know.
Yeah,
ready.
Yep. Hey Don, you told me that it was on the dead side or living side.
Bayo?
Yeah.
I put you in group one. So you go over to the dead side. You're gonna help heal over there. There actually is a lot of damage that goes out over there. AoE damage and stuff.
Alright.
Okay. If we are all on our right sides, we have our 2 priests over on that side. Wonderful. So you may just know the deal. We're going to be sheeping trainees at the end of the fight so that the warriors can come over and nuke them. And if you guys, like, Vacho has the mark, Mowgli has the ability to mark. If you just put something skull, just say nuke it, and we'll kill them one at a time. We're also, like, we're going to be taking care of riders, death knights, and then we'll take care of the sheep's trainees. So just be careful with that on this side, guys. Please be careful with your casts. On the other side, they're basically killing everything that comes up, and it should come over in such a manner that it's not a problem. I'm pulling now, guys. Oh my god, I ran out of fucking shot? Okay, someone do something to him. I don't know. Just pull it. Oh fuck, I run out of shot.
I forgot to make shadow pots because they look the same.
Who's that? Do you need some?
Corp, I'll trade you. Shadow pot.
Well, you want this shadow oils?
I mean, I'll trade you. I got plenty of dream.
No, I got the recipe. I'm good.
Alright, we got our mob
I don't
spawning
need
in about 5 seconds here, guys. Live side, get ready for these trainees. Just insta-nuke these things. Tanks, just taunt them, keep them in place. They like to run around. Wave 2 is just trainees again. Slapping down some trainees. All right, this one is going to be trainees followed by death knights. We're not using the shackle on the first death knight. We're going to start after the first wave of death knights. Careful with that, warriors. It's tricky, but if we can taunt those guys like at a good time when they come up and smack them hard, we can end up like keeping some threat before they run away. All right, we got wave 6 coming up. Let's get a death knight spawn CC here, please.
I thought we did the left one last time.
Nope, it's right side the whole time.
Undead side be blasting.
Do not kill. Actually, I'm not going to mark its skull. Drew, you're square. All right, we have the next one up here. Band-aids. Yep. Your moon. Band-aids. Who's due up next year for Death Knights?
Slave.
Good shit.
First, I got first interrupt. Are you guys good, undead?
Can't even taunt it off them before they're dead.
Send that shit. Come on.
Come on, let's ride.
It's good. Trust me, it gets a little hairy at the end. All right, who's up next?
Soy.
You don't have one on this one, Soy. It's going to be on the next phase. You guys are going to be nuking down this rider. Please kick the rider. You have to taunt and kick the rider. I need you over the good. We need melee on that thing.
Just let me know when horses
right
are
here,
coming
Soy.
over.
Horse.
All right,
Thank
Soy.
you.
You're Jesus Christ. If I can mark it, your star.
Do we need to start sheeping yet, or you guys good?
I mean, I'm good so far.
No, where you going?
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yeah, they're popping off over there.
Where's
Moon,
Oh, we're
Drew,
cranking on
Drew.
these horses.
Square loot.
where is Loose?
Good job on dead side.
All right, the next one is up. This is after Soy's. I forgot who's up now. Sorry.
Where's loose again?
Slows down.
Stop hitting square.
Shackle Soys or kill it.
Holy shit.
Keep it up here, guys. He's almost down. We have one more shackle to take care of here.
You good.
Someone get this interrupt, I can't.
Star's about to be come out of shackle.
Can we get a battle res on Drew here? Do we have NATO here?
Stars.
Kills.
Yep.
Priest is dead.
Band-Aids is down.
We're losing all of our priests one at a time. We had people. Just try to control them one at a time. Just one at a time. Take them out.
6 seconds.
Try to kite them and stuff. One's coming over now.
Moon's coming up now.
Try to get some. We need to be smacking up Gothik. It's really hard right now. Do what you guys can. It's fucking trash. Do your best.
I'm gonna try and battle res a priest the second this gate opens.
You're gonna have a lot of stuff coming at you.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Skull is almost dead. When you guys come over, Skull is almost dead. They're coming over.
You gotta wait
Just
till the
keep
gate
it up.
opens.
Yep, just keep it up here.
They may be able to Zerg.
I need Corpy and aggro. I need you guys to be fucking all-stars right here. I'm putting a shaman in your group actually because I need you guys to be dealing threat. They're coming, so focus.
That's a lot of mobs.
Knights. I know. Focus the Death Knights.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah. Let's come back in here.
Yeah, there was no taunting that.
I think we can maybe kill another Death Knight or two. We don't need to CC so many.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
Really do. What happened to the priest?
The shackles started breaking.
Healing aggro from shackles breaking.
The thing is though, like, I'm not saying you guys weren't, but that should be your only focus, like the whole fight. Like if we have those things shackled and you're required to have to heal, and that's bad. I also saw a couple people fucking break shackles, which is like, at this point, come on guys, like at this time, please, for the love of fucking God, like, we're saying the right side is being shackled every single wave after the first one spawns. Like, literally just never focus the right side if you have a problem with that. If you have a problem focusing on, hitting a target that's supposed to be CC'd or not. Yeah, we can take one priest back on our side.
Yeah, we're fine on the heals on the dead side.
Yeah, we'll take triage over to our side. Bayo, you can stay there though, because especially if we're going to be killing another Death Knight or two, it'll be worth it to have a healer there.
Also,
yeah,
if
and
you
there's heartbeat resists and everything when you have CC up, so it can just happen.
And if undead side is looking really good, we can change the shackle target to skull, kill one, and then have the whatever shackle target we change it from be the next one.
I think we're just not going to shackle the second one that comes out. We're going to kill it and start on the third wave.
Yeah, that works too.
It'll just reduce it by one more person. It'll leave two priests who don't have a shackle target, so just in case some bullshit happens, they can pick it up. So it's going to be Rosario and Triage. You guys are going to be like our pickup shackles on this fight.
I 100% don't trust that.
Really, no faith?
Let's reapply our buffs, guys. Let's go full buff here. Let's get ready. Let's get like kind of towards the middle so we can full buff up here. If anyone, again, if you know, I don't have a ton left. I have like 2 more spare. If you need a greater stone shield, let's kill this fucker right here.
Can I get a fort?
Yep, I was still running back. Sorry, bud.
Hell yeah.
Let's all really focus in on here and let's start getting our good 4 horseman attempts in. This is a great night to get in on that boss. Kill him.
Hell yeah.
Or at least really know the fight so the next time we see it, it will 100% die. 4 horsemen is one of the difficult bosses where I can genuinely say world buffs do not make that much of a difference. There's most bosses in here can be greatly differed with world buffs. You know, Gluth, you can skip decimates, all that stuff. Patchwork, you can turn a 5.5, 6 minute fight into a 3.5, 4 minute fight. 4 horsemen is one of those fights where us having world buffs or not does not matter. We just need to properly execute it. Yes, having a little bit extra health is really cool for taking a 4th tick, but if we do it right, no one should be dying, and we should be doing it quite well. So
I have a feeling the biggest threat we're going to have on 4 horsemen is the like resisting a taunt, killing a tank, and then wiping the raid.
it's not that big. Like I'm gonna be dreadfully honest with you. We just need all of our tanks to have masterwork target dummies. I mean, bears are a little bit more down hard than other people, but we're doing our swaps at 3 stacks, and tanks can genuinely take a 5th stack if they needed to. So, I mean, yeah, you can lose tanks to that because a tank taking that big tick of damage, for example, on Mograine while he puts his firebrand up, will probably kill you. But you can you know, oh, your taunt failed, this is a really good attempt, let me pop shield wall here, let me stay alive through this, pop shield wall through the mark, let me use whatever I can through this mark to survive, and then, you know, the next taunt won't miss, right, Smile? So, all right, spacebar and NATO, let me know how you guys are doing.
Just needed to buff, so I think it's pretty much done. Just need to fill man.
Sounds good. Alright, so that's what it is here. We have 5 scheduled, and we're going to use Triage and Rosario as safety shackles. Means you guys will get 1 more guy over there. I don't think it should be too much of a problem. Let's make sure that we're ready to pick everything up. Let's make sure that we are focusing down the trainees first. The trainees need to die. The Death Knights, the riders, the horses, they can kill whoever's tanking it. But if you guys are focusing the trainees down and letting the tanks get on those things first, letting the warriors who are a little bit more beefy, wearing a shield or whatever the fuck, they will survive. If you just charge at it and try to hit it as hard as you can, you may get turned and clapped up. So just be careful, focus the trainees. All right, we should be good here. Can Shadow Word Pain the boss or whatever. Go
Ready,
for it.
check.
We did. They're ready.
Not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
First little boy's coming over. Second wave of trainees coming over. Next one is going to be trainees and a couple Death Knights. Kill the trainees.
I like
Alright, you guys
having
have
rage.
Death Knights coming over. Death Knights are coming over, then the trainees right after that. We have 2 more knights. This is the one that we're not CCing this time. Fuck yeah, I didn't taunt. Okay, we're gonna start our CC here, guys. Rider
Call the
up.
horses.
Rip the rider right now, guys. Big dick DPS on the rider.
Horse over.
Trainees
Thank you.
up. Yep, horse is coming right now, guys. We have our second Death Knight up on the right side. Nice fucking shackle. Please do not kill it right now. Do not break it out. Alright, we have one more trainee coming over right now. And then a wave of them. Make sure we're re-CCing these things. We have another rider, Death Knight coming up right now. Fuck.
Horse on the way.
I got it, Agatha.
We have a rider up right now, guys. Focus the rider. Range, focus the rider.
Death Knight up.
I broke that. I fucking taunted it and somehow hit it. Good reapply.
All good.
We have some trainees coming over right now, guys.
Reshackle.
Yeah, make sure we're reshackling here. You guys are fucking popping off. Good shit. Keep it up.
You
This
can
is
take
a big wave. This is a big wave here.
Shackle up.
So, Jack, oh, never mind.
Kill that rider. Kill these 2 trainees on top
Horse
of
on the way.
the healers on the back. Horse is coming now. We have a Death
Just
Knight
clean
up. Can we get a re-CC on it? I don't know which one it was.
Oh, I think it's mine. I'll get it.
Another one pop.
Good shit. Alright, let's keep these shackled, guys. Literally, like, don't stand next to it, but, like, claim yours. You know what I mean? Because if it comes free, I want to be able to go taunt it. Don't hit it, taunt it.
Reshackle.
Good shit, Ange. That's what I like to see. Good fucking shit.
Someone hit it.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just reshackle it.
Reshackle.
Reshackle here, priests.
Does he have threat table?
Yeah. But it's really not a big deal. He just shoots shit all over the place and hits like a little bitch. Just keep it up here. Big dick DPS here. I want to see y'all popping cooldowns. Literally not even a problem if I die. I don't care if I die. Just keep up the shackles. If I die, there's still Ange and Reno.
Come to that side. Priest, stay back.
Yeah, Priest, stay back, and I'm gonna like rover in the middle here. Ange, stay rover with me, and Reno, you go in there and hit the boss with both weapons. It's opening now. Go, go, go. Priest, stay checking your Death Knights. I'm with you guys. I'm not letting you guys die.
Ah.
Whoa, super fast.
Good job, guys.
All right, come over here, guys. Killing Skull.
Undead side, stay on our side.
If you were undead, stay undead.
Yep, stay undead, guys.
Watch this. I'm gonna like drag them over though. So just.
Yeah, that
There
works.
you go, Corp. There you go, Corp.
Go ahead and get Moon.
See, we
Dude, they're-
sometimes we just have to get rid of our world buffs and we're good.
Yeah, just get good.
One more coming in.
Easy fight.
All right, one more Death Knight going over, and then I think yeah, we have one more that we're gonna kill, and then it's gonna come over.
And run away as fast as they can.
Oh, do you get like special RP whenever you clear everything up to 4 horsemen?
Yeah, as they activate, they start screaming. They stop saying, they just stop mentioning the Slackjaw Daffodil, and they start
Got one
like
more.
fucking RPing, you know.
Nice job.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Priest.
GG.
Yeah, very nice job there, guys. Priest, you guys did fantastic. Okay. So let's, mana up and everything over here, and we're going to move into this next room. We're going to be pretty thorough in clearing this trash. We're not going to be, skipping too much stuff, just things that are genuinely out of the way. So let's stay tight. Let's stay on top of, a stack point. I'll mark myself. Try not to go in front of me, please, unless you're Noobfu. Noobfu should really be the only person ever going in front of me. Yeah, roll up. Yeah, so rogues, warriors, people who don't have more than one frost resistance piece. BOP, I mean. You're gonna have to get your BOEs made. I don't give a fuck. It's not oh, I got 3 BOPs and now, no. You're gonna have to craft that stuff, but if you've won 2 already and it's the 3rd slot, let someone else take it. We need everyone around 240. That's in melee DPS.
120 right.
Drew, have you on follow for a second? I just need to look at Discord.
Be mindful of the ads.
Yep. So let's pull here. Noobfu. I'm going to let's get stuns on these guys. I got blue, Corpy Echo. And you got moon.
Nice, thank you.
And then Noob, let's get these guys around the corner as soon as we can peek and see that shitty patrol is not coming. If you can kind of just angle and see if the patrol's there, just pull them back to us. Nice. Come a step down on this thing, guys, so you don't get hit. Nuke skill. Go, go, go. Big AoE heals. Nice job. Kill it before the volley. Alright, I don't see one of those guys, so let's sit down to eat, drink, and then we're staying back here, guys, so you don't have to push forward. We're gonna be letting these mobs come back to us here. So we can just pull these guys once people are full. You can pretty much pull them whatever. Noob, we can keep a brisk pace here. You guys know the deal. These guys put out the debuff. Killing Skull immediately. Everyone on Skull. Only Corp and I should be on X. I'm sundering. He's threat.
It's so nice having rage.
Oh, a kiss of the spider?
It just from the crits. That 1% made that much of a difference.
You're critting your pants, dude.
I'll bet it made a 1% difference.
Pants.
Yeah, it probably made a 1. Kill it! Oh my god. The fuck? We're going to 8 stacks and stuff?
Oh yeah, let's ride.
Okay, only 7. Sit down after this fight.
Alley Cat's restarting.
Oh, that's why it almost went off. Damn.
Sounded like Mowgli on those mana drainers in AQ.
Yeah, except that thing heals to full and we'll get up to fucking 12 stacks if you don't kill it. And he was he could have fucking spell batched that shit. I was too close. Okay, wait. Do not pull, Noob. Just wait. We're going to be pulling the patrol that comes by. Negative. We're killing this guy first.
Okay.
Always. Those guys are literally the most dangerous things in this entire raid. The Necro Knights. They do ungodly amounts of AoE damage. It's like a mage with a sapper charge on ZGIL.
I'll be on circle.
Okay, mages start casting as soon as you can.
There we
Okay,
go.
they pulled LOS, so just start now. Go 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 go. Big heals. Use a health potion.
Get square next.
Square has to die here. Good.
You're fine.
Next time, let's try our best to not have totems peeking around. It's ideal if they don't run around with LOS like that. We need to let them get up to an equal spot, right where I am here. We want them to be walked up here so that the mages can start casting as they walk over. We're gonna have potentially one more pack of those so we can be cleaner and not have anyone die. It's no need to have anyone die.
try and pull them on the left here so everybody can hit a aggro.
Yeah, it's probably like about a minute away from pulling. Let's let people get mana and buff up.
Okay.
Taking a peek. We don't see that other patrol, right?
No.
Okay. Do. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw all the stuff that people needed. I think I can cover all of it except for cloth, so just remind me what you need and I'll give you the scraps for the tier that you got yesterday and today. It's just we're just low on cloth right now, so I don't know. I don't think it's overly expensive. If you can buy some, maybe buy some, or just wait and we'll give you to you in an order that you tell us. As in when you say you request it, I'll put it in order. I know Vacho
There's
right
quite
now
a
is
bit
up.
on the ground.
Mowgli? We can pull.
Let's get it in.
Speaking of cloth, there's a war-torn cloth right here.
There's two in the back.
Kill. See, look at that. We have Alley Cat back. It's not even close.
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting like 2 to 3 second delays.
It's so.
ridiculous.
Yeah, someone's DDoSing, please. Just stay back here, guys. Don't go LOS. Get heals.
Yeah, the login servers were fucking up when, like, right before we started.
They've been fucking up for over a day. It's pretty bad. Let's all move up on the right here.
Still
All
no
right.
sign of patrol.
Yeah, we're good. Let's all step up here. Everyone get over here. And if you're a caster and you want to stand like right here and cast, that's fine. But all melee need to be up on star. All right. Let's pull this thing. Where the hell is this thing going? It can blink, by the way, guys. Just stay with it. Kill it. Oh, wait, no, it's... Yeah, it is these guys, right? Or is it the Necro Knights? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, dead kids.
The Necro Knights. Necro Knight Guards. Let's pull these guys.
Okay.
We'll get these guys. We can just pull them right back to us here. Remember, stun if you can. Cheap shots, kidney shots, stomps, all the fun stuff. Honestly, we're gonna be pulling these guys in front of us. Just be ready for the eye to pull in, and just in case we accidentally peek it or something. Alright, stay down to the right. Just watch for us in case someone does pull. Yeah, fuck this shit. Just literally... Oh yeah, okay. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, still no patrol. Let's move up.
Yeah, it's coming right there.
Yeah, so we're just gonna like buff up and get ready right here. We're gonna talk about the fight just a little bit, and then we can. I kind of want to pull that pack if we're gonna be in a good position and we can precast it. Okay. So guys, a lot of us in here have seen this fight from when we came in here, and we saw a very, very brief snippet of it. We have 2 hours to learn and kill this fight. Please focus on what your job is individually. Don't worry about the guy fucking up next to you. Don't worry about him at all. Get your job down right in this fight, and we will kill this boss. You can literally kill the first 2 mobs and have 15 people alive and finish this fight.
Yes.
It's the kind of fight where as we kill mobs, it gets significantly. Caster, step up to star right now, please. Let's kill this patrol here. Aggro will be on blue. Start casting on 3. Okay, we pulled. People keep fucking like to step forward. It's beautiful. Like ruins the fucking point of standing together and pre-casting. Got a plate scrap on that guy over there moves. Yeah, so we can all move in. So you guys know
the wall.
Yeah, when we move in here, you have to be hugging the wall, jumping against the wall, basically. Yes, Kermit. So we have something that the healers are gonna have to look at. Kermit's gonna handle your guys' positioning. It's a very straightforward rotation around the room you're gonna do. You're basically gonna be standing in a spot for like 3 stacks and then moving at the most. At the least, you're going to be the first one moving, and you're going to move after 1 stack, stay at the next one for 3 as one person moves with each stack. It's literally just a rotation around the room. Tank spot show. Probably me or Ange, or me and Ange for tanking Mograine. He hits really hard.
I got Dami. Grain get Ange.
So everybody, literally all of the non-tanks need greater shadow protection. Not pre-popped. Don't pop it now. What's going to happen in this fight, guys, is that there is going to be a fucking there's a mark on each mob, and for every single mob, for each mark that goes out on each mob, they deal an increasing amount of damage. The first one, it's like 500, then 1,000, then like 1,500, then 3,000, then 6,000. It does a fuck ton of damage by the time you're at like 4 marks. 5th mark will always kill you unless you're like using some crazy cooldown. So what the thing is that we're going to do here, though, is we're going to be using recklessness. We're going to be popping stuff as warriors after his shield wall. I mean, honestly, you can do it at the start to force the shield wall. Just pop recklessness on this first boss. Make sure it's not fucking active when he shield walls. It's not like there's going to be some big thing that says, hey, I'm shield walled. You're going to be dealing 75% less damage, and the duration runs off after 10 seconds. So just chill, relax for a few, get your rage, get your energy together, farm up some combo points, and then get ready to absolutely destroy. Yeah, fire prots are fine, especially for you and me, Ange. When we're going to be tanking Mograine, fire is very, very important for us. Beyond that, we know what we're doing over in the back with our tanks. Do you guys remember where you were last time?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing the same thing as last time. So let's make sure that we have that down pack. We're doing our rotations nice and good. Let's practice here, guys. This is not going to be a fight where, holy shit, we just one-shot it. We have to learn this boss. So just do what you have to do. It's going to suck when, you know, every time we pop recklessness, I'm going to be asking everyone to be full consuming. So that's like maybe every 3 pulls that we're going to be practicing this. This can die tonight. So just make sure that you're popping your cooldowns, make sure that you're using your fucking consumables, and you're killing this first boss. The first boss does literally 2 abilities. He does a mark and a meteor. The mark is massive shadow damage. The meteor is fire damage that we have to be stacked for. You have to be stacked up for this. So that means that we're all going to be running up in this direction, and you can do it just like this. You can literally walk right up in the fight. Don't fucking follow me because one of you guys will probably pull. But you can walk right up to them right now in this angle, and I can be standing under that thing right next to them without pulling it. So we're all going to be grouped up together, and everyone who needs to take care of the other bosses are going to go off in their direction. The healers are going to be with their tanks for the right corner, and the DPS are all going to be on Thane. They're going to be aggro's going to be popping the shit out of stuff and dealing as much threat as possible. Thane is aggro Kermit. He's the only tank for Thane. It's going to be Ange and myself over on the right. Corpy, who's your partner in the back right with Zeliek?
It's JL, I believe.
Okay, so JL is in the back with Zeliek, and then we have Reno and
Pawns.
Yep, we got Reno and Pawns in the back left, and it's going to be every 3 marks you guys rotate. I want the 3rd mark to go out. You at the tank, so like Pawns, you'll just literally say Reno in. Same thing. If there's a little bit of racket in the Discord, it just literally just say 3 marks, Reno in, whatever you have to say. Because we need these swaps to be clean. Once we learn the swaps, once we get all that shit down, this fight becomes much easier. It's never simple. It's never a fucking joke of a fight. There's a lot of damage going out. We have to be smart. We have to be doing enough damage to get through this first Thane phase. So it is a very important thing to have all these mechanics down and to understand exactly what's going on. So as we're going through this, if, you know, when we wipe, I want people to wonder about what the fuck just happened if something killed them, or I want them to be able to know exactly what killed them. So just really try to learn this fight, guys. Really try to take it serious and get it down, because us being able to, you know, understand this fight means that this is a kill. And once we'll be able to kill a boss like this at the end of the night, we just go into a Saffron KT with world buffs, and that's it. So this is not a boss that requires world buffs. We're not at like some massive disadvantage because we don't have it. Obviously, you know, you can kill him in 2 marks if you have world buffs, but you know, we're going for within 4 without world buffs, and we're going to be taking care of each station at a time. Kermit, do you have the healing rotation down? Have they been able to see it?
Yeah, I've been showing them in healer chat.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's make sure we have our consumes pop. Let's make sure we're fully buffed. We look pretty good.
If any of the healers haven't looked at it, please look in the Discord healer chat. I have posted a picture.
So what we're doing here, Melee, by the way, is as soon as...
I'm not seeing it.
Might
Oh,
have to-
no, I do.
Wait, Ange, that's not your mouse, is it?
So the first healer in every group will move to the next boss as soon as they have 1 stack. Second healer will move at 2.
I was about to say,
Third
you're
will move
either
at 3.
a giant
After
or
the
something.
first transition, you will
No,
always
that's
stay at
the
your
mouse I'm
current
playing
boss
with
until
right
you
now.
have
That's
3
my
stacks,
wife's
and
laptop
then you
mouse.
move
It's fucking ridiculous.
Are you 7
grape
foot
around.
1, or is it just a small amount? Okay, anywho, so just know this first one that we're at here now, guys. This first one is a meteor. It's dangerous for the whole group, so make sure that you're running in. We kill them, and then when we kill them, we're going to be running out to the safe spot. We're running over to the safe spot right here where I'm pinging. Once the mark goes out and it's called, you're going to be going in on Mograine. I mean, if you got a sprint going, if you got all that going, it's fine. I don't care. Go over to Mograine. But once you get 3 stacks, get the fuck out and go over to Blamau. She's going to be in the back left. Melee will never go to the back right. You can ask Soy what happens when a melee goes into the back right. It is not good. Don't do it. You're going to run in at a bad time. You're going to chain a fucking holy chain thingy, and it's going to kill like 7 people. So do not go in to Zeliek. Like literally at the end of this fight, guys, the melee are going to be standing around like
rubbing them dicks
what?
hard.
Yeah, like you're literally just going to be standing out there. If you want to go shoot your fucking bow at him, I don't care. Get your 3 marks with your bow and get back out. But that's what's happening. We are not hitting Zeliek. That is a way to wipe at the end, kill a tank, kill healers, and I don't want that. The one over in the back left is void zones. I want sorry, so that's Pawns and Reno in the back left. I want you guys really paying attention to the void zones and dancing with them. I don't want you like dropping one and then running 10 yards away and then dropping one and running 10 yards away. We can drop a cluster of like 2 against a wall and then slide a little bit away. We can drop a cluster of 3 in an area and then move a little bit away because they'll despawn, but it takes a while. So try not to like move out throughout that entire area. And genuinely, like if we're on this side, we really want to keep it like in this back corner. Like we don't want to like run it all around the middle. We don't want to get it close to the safe spot. So try to keep it back to like that pillar in the back left there. Same thing with Zeliek. You can literally just keep him still in that back right corner. Other than that, I think we've talked more than enough about this fight. Let's do a quick ready check just to make sure we're all good. I think we were good before. Yeah, I think we were just making sure everyone had seen that list. But let's get it here, guys. Let's really focus in here. Let's get this thing done. I'm going to be the first tank on Mograine, with Ange being in the safe spot and coming in for me. Aggro is the only tank where we are right now. Corp, are you going to start with Zeliek? And then JL will come for you?
Yeah.
And then which one's going first in the back left, Reno or Pawns?
Reno.
Okay, so Reno will go first. Pawns will pick it up off of him. Yeah, if anyone has a quick question, if they don't understand the rotation, let's just talk about it for 2 minutes and then we're going to pull. And then it's going to be after we have this conversation, I'm just going to be reminding people what the mechanics are, what the rotation is, and we're going to be pulling. So you have to ask.
I didn't hear where you need me to go
I'm
after
ready.
killing Skull.
All DPS, basically what's going to happen is once Skull is dead, ranged will dip in between Mograine and Zeliek, and melee will dip in between Mograine and Blamau. So if you're a ranged DPS, you're going to be killing Moon to drop your stacks on X, and then Moon to just kill him. And then once you have enough stacks on Moon and X is dead, you can kill a little bit of Blamau, but I have a feeling the melee will have him dead by that time, her dead.
Okay.
So
I just didn't want to
ranged...
be the hunter that runs in and does something stupid.
Yeah. So it's going to be everyone killing Thane, and then everyone killing Mograine. Everyone killing Mograine. When we have the 3 stacks, that's when we split up. Ranged will go to the back right, which is Zeliek. Melee will go to the back left, which is Blamau. Melee will be watching out for void zones. Ranged will just be standing off to the side to the left so that you're giving the tanks a clear route to run in around the right. Do we have that covered, JL and Corpy? You guys know how to run in and out in like a crescent fucking moon shape so that you don't run through where the healers and the ranged will be healing you?
I guessed.
Okay, so look at... I'm just going to talk about this real quick. So look at my the screen. Just for the tanks in the back right. So for the tanks in the back right, you guys are going to be tanking it like right here.
Yes.
The ranged should all be around right here. So if you're going to be a healer, if you're going to be a ranged, just open this up real quick and look at what I'm showing. It's just real quick. So the boss will be right here.
Yes.
The safe spot is right here.
Oh.
This is where the safe spot is. You will be going in this kind of a crescent shape. You're making a banana pattern. If you run straight through, he will hit you with his holy chain lightning bullshit, and you will nuke every single one of the healers here.
Oh.
So you guys need to run in a banana shape, like crescent pattern here, so that everyone here is safe. Same thing with healers and DPS that are in this area here. You guys are going to be walking towards the middle of this platform and then into the safe zone. I don't want to see any of this shit. I don't want to see any cutting corners around this area. So from right here, you guys are staying back in this area here. You can stand up in this spot, but that gets a little bit closer over there. You can stand like right where the top of this arrow is. Tanks will be running around the outside. So you guys have the longest run by far. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that run. You guys are running all the way around this route, and that's when you're doing your taunt on the boss. The other one runs out. And again, if you take an extra stack, not that big of a deal. If you stay in when the chain thing goes off and you hit both of you guys,
That's a problem.
It can be a problem. So just try to do the best over there, handle it. We'll be good. That was all I wanted to talk about right there. We need to get some pulls in. Let's not waste too much time. Let's get this thing going. How are we on the last Vacho? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Something that I'd really like is if you are not absolutely confident with your footsteps, I want you to follow Star, Dawn. That's how we're going to be able to go in. Yeah, if you guys have dragon, I mean, that would be another third. We can do it for the next one if after this one works. Okay. So everyone, we need to be walking in the same line that Dawn is right now. If not, you're going to be fucking pulling.
4, 3, 2.
See, we can walk right up to here. Aggro, pull your shit. Let's get it going. Everyone pick up your target.
Corp needs help.
Yeah, they're gonna be running back with you. It's gonna be hard.
Position.
Great heals on Dawn here.
First
Keep
mark
it up
can move.
First healer. Keep it up over there. Call out when there's shield wall if you see it. I'm not over there.
Second mark move.
2 stacks, yeah. Get ready, JL.
On this next stack
Shield
Ange,
wall.
when you're coming in. I'll tell you when, Ange. Come in.
Bonds, 3 stacks.
JL, get it.
Yep, tanks are swapping.
JL, where are you, bro?
Agris
He's
is 3
coming.
stacks.
That's where you need to pop your protections there, guys. Oh my god, we're way the fuck off of that. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I ran in the pattern and I still got hit.
All right. So for right now, I think okay. We're gonna change something up. If you can go die at the front. If not, just die and run back. Okay. I know what we're gonna do here. Wait, did people fucking run away at 3 stacks? Did any DPS run out at 3 stacks?
Tank swap, not you.
Because this is why, like, okay, so just think about this for a second, guys. The next time you talk about, oh, we need to talk about, oh, there's a lot of talking, and you guys are fucking retarded if you just ran out at 3 stacks on Thane. Like, I just want that to be clear. And you need to fix your shit if that's what you just did, because we talked about this the whole time. We're popping a shadow at 4. Between 3 and 4, you're popping a greater shadow protection. I'm not on there to call it. I'm working with the other tanks. If someone wants to, I'll do it. That's fine. But for the love of God, please. 3 stacks, you're going to be going down to like half health. The healers will get you back up. You pop your greater shadow protection. You stay in. You dumpster the boss. If there's just so that you guys understand the relationship between the marks and staying in with a shield wall and using cooldowns. If you use a cooldown into a shield wall, you're bad. Like, fucking think, please. If you are staying in for shield wall and then running out after 3 stacks, that is really stupid. Like, you're dealing 25% of your damage, taking additional damage, and then running out when the damage can be done. So again, if you do not understand what is happening in this fight, please ask a question. There's no reason why all of our mages are doing more damage than just one warrior. I understand one mage is going to be doing the most damage. He's going to catch an ignite stack. You're going to pop a lip. We might throw down a masterwork target dummy. We keep that person alive as long as possible. You run into melee and you die if you can't drop it. But there's no reason why all of our mages out DPS'd all of our other, people there. Like there's some people with very, very, very low DPS right there. So please, guys, if you don't understand the fight, ask a question. Let's figure it out.
The 4 Norsemen. For this fight, you'll want at least 8 tanks and 12 healers. Each boss puts a unique stacking dot on anyone around it for a while. Your job is to not go over 3 stacks. There is a safe spot in the middle of the room. You will be assigned a group and rotate in to attack the boss until you have 3 stacks. Then you go back to the safe zone. You will need to alternate which boss you attack every time you leave the safe zone, as your previous stacks will not have fallen off by the time you need to rotate back in. Healers, you will be in a group of 3 on each boss. You will not go to the safe zone. One by one, you will move clockwise to the next boss for every stack you gain. So the first healer in every group will move to the next boss as soon as they have 1 stack, second healer will move at 2, and the third will move at 3. After the first transition, you will always stay at your current boss until you have 3 stacks, and then you move on. Each boss has their own separate abilities you will need to look out for. Thane Korthaz, this boss drops a meteor which will need to be soaked by every person in that group. Lady Blamo drops a void zone on the ground which needs to be avoided. High Lord Mograine, best server EU, has a dot that deals a lot of damage, so prepare to heal the tank. Sir Zeliok does a chaining holy wrath that deals increased damage the more people it hits. Stand at max range and spread out by at least 5 yards to avoid this. Melee shouldn't attack this boss. Your DPS will be killing Thane and Mograine first. Once they are dead, you will join the tanks and healers on the other side of the room and assist in killing them. The bosses, not the tanks and healers.
Alright, so for the healers, depending on where you are in the graph, excluding Rosario and Shamwich, you're either going to get 1, 2, or 3 stacks, and then you're going to shift, and then you're going to wait and get 3 stacks again, and then you're going to shift again, and you keep doing that over and over.
Am I too far in, or
Sorry, what was that?
I was asking if I was too far into the room.
For what purpose?
For a res of.
Oh,
Let me check.
That's what he's getting you right now.
Perfect.
Just be careful when you stand up. We're kind of close to the boss.
Yes.
Alright, let's buff up. Alright, let's get fully buffed. This is not an easy fight, guys. So again, if you have any questions, if you don't fully understand what your job is on this fight, ask a question. You may be helping someone else out who is a little bit shy to ask. I would rather you ask a question and potentially feel like a dumbass right now than fuck it up on the fight and get me angry. All right, we can all move into position.
Hang on, guys. I'm still a few meters away.
Literally
Really?
outside the-
You gotta zoom to me right now.
Please don't pull the shade, mammal.
All right, tanks. Remember, we're using survivability stuff for the most part, except for aggro. Aggro has to do as much threat as possible, whereas we're being, we're being tanky boys. And if you have any fire resistance, pretty good for this.
And I'm going to try to call out healer transitions. The first healer transition will be Bayo, Toxis, Slavior, and Mammal. The second healers are myself, Soy, Drew, and Heals. And the third transition are Kermit, NATO, Triage, and Pork.
Also, Rosario and Sandwich. And then after that blinks, everybody's going to be waiting for 3 stacks, and then they shift.
Right.
Engine needs 4, please.
Well, won't it work? And correct me if I'm an idiot and thinking this wrong, but if I say first healer transition, then the first one moves, then the second healer transition, second one moves, and third healer transition, third one moves. Everyone will
Why
have
can't you
time.
just call it heal swap? First heal swap.
Well, heal swap transit, it doesn't matter.
I mean, we could do like first healer go, second healer go third, because then by the time you've reset your positioning, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. So it would always be the same. Once third healer did it, the next mark that goes out, first healer transition, second healer transition, third healer transition.
All right, so
Does that
remember,
make
you
sense?
guys, we don't need any. You guys don't need any, like, it's not required that you pop any protections pre-pull, unless you are Ange and myself. We are using fire protection pre-pull to survive Mograine. It'll help us get into position, but you guys need to be popping Greater Shadow after the third mark hits. If you want to pop a Lesser Shadow or something like that before that, help the healers out, kudos to you. Thank you. But we are using a Greater Shadow at the start. After that, if you want to use a protection that reflects the area that you're in, it's like Shadow for 1 or so, I don't know. But it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't care if you pop Rages. We're not going to 4 stacks anywhere. There's no need to go to 4 stacks anywhere. So just at 3 stacks, we swap. Except for Thane. Thane dies before you leave. If we are at 4 stacks and our 5th one's about to pop, we wiped. That is a wipe because we tried all in and we failed. And if that is a problem with us, if we just don't have the damage for us, then we will adjust the strategy. But by God, I will be shocked if we don't. Like, it really shouldn't be a problem for us. So let's really focus in here. You make sure you're give aggro a little bit on the rip, like 5 seconds. He's going to be taunting when Marks goes out. He's going to be you can use Mocking Blow aggro. You could do all that shit because every time a Mark goes out, we lose 50% of our threat. So make sure you're hitting those taunts. Make sure you're doing that stuff. Everyone was ready. I'm going to do a pull timer. Put follow on Dawn, guys. Follow Dawn if you're not comfortable absolutely walking right in.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, target your boss and aggro go. Okay, they're all hitting me. Oof.
They were all hitting me.
You can ask the healers about that, brother.
It was both of us.
First
Keep it
mark
up
go.
there, guys.
First healer transition.
First transition, go. Big damage on Thane here, guys. Don't back down.
Good.
Yeah, Rita's dead.
Second healer transition.
Got a tank down. Tank down.
If another warrior can fill in for
Yeah,
Reno,
if
do
someone can go put on a shield and go back there. Bolas or I don't know.
JL, get ready.
This is 3. Pop your shadow protection now. Pop your shadow
3.
protection.
Third healer transition.
JL, you need to be here like 5 seconds ago.
Four.
Kill, 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 kill.
Someone take blow.
I got it.
That's
Fifth.
a stack.
Or second healer transition.
I'm blue most free.
No, I mean the fight's a wipe. Go to a wipe spot if you can. If not, just run back.
Your life is mine.
Where was Thane at on that?
15% still when he hit his fucking 5th stack.
Had he used shield wall?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He uses it around like 30%, 35%. And you can still damage him through that. You can still do damage. You can still, spend a little energy. It's not like the energy's not going to come back. But you guys have to figure out how to take it out like way faster than that. Like I'm not there, so I'm not seeing exactly what's happening. I'm on the other side of the room. But we need to find some more damage, or we're just going to be doing the fucking 10-minute strategy of going around the room and shit.
I got a little tip for the shamans of the melee. Can you put the totems down in the Thane spot so all the melee can get that 1 free and everything?
Oh yeah, 100% you should be doing that. There's no point in having your wind totem or whatever totem it is over there. 100% should be down for the melee.
Should the Wind Furies be put down as we walk up?
Yeah.
Put them right on where
We're
we
pulling
start.
him. Yeah, we're pulling him back to where we're going, and he that fight where we wiped was 1 minute and 45 seconds. Totems are 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So the totems will last when you go away. They will be there for the melee.
Yeah, so like where we're buffing, you can just lay them right there.
I mean, these guys do hit. I mean, we should be in defensive stance. We should be wearing beefy gear and stuff like that. I mean, if you only have like Titanic and Lionheart, I hate to say it, but you kind of fucked up. You need to have some tanky gear, like 2.5 and all that, but we're fine. Yeah, I mean, You don't matter, Jo. You're busy, dude. I think it's literally what 3 warriors on. We have Nar, Regent, Uncle Rob, and Bolas. So Bolas, yours isn't cooldown for like another 5 minutes.
For Rick, no.
Is it available?
You guys pulled
Bolas pulled Shade.
Go kill the Shade, unless it's just killing him.
I'm here on it. We need
Healing.
back here.
I'm coming.
We're good.
I think Heels was trying to die.
Right?
I won't allow it. I can't.
All right, let's get buffed up here. So sorry, Bolas. How long is your rec on cooldown?
A lot. I just used last time.
Okay. Yeah, everyone use their Arcanite Dragonling this fight if you have one. I think a couple of them aren't going to be on Thane. I know a few of our Dragonlings are like warriors on other bosses, but if you have a Dragonling on the main bot on Thane, use it this fight. Let's use our recklessness for warriors who have it available.
But yeah, right before we walk up to pull, all shamans can lay their totems for melee right once star. Just to clarify.
Like guys, genuinely, I want to see so much damage on the boss that he kills one of us. Like, it should be a challenge for aggro to hold threat on you guys. This is going to be one of the harder jobs that he has as a tank, is going to be holding threat on this fight. He's going to have to dance to battle, hit a mocking. He's going to have to swap over and taunt on cooldown, use his challenging, all of that stuff. You guys have to absolutely crank. Maybe let him get it in position, and then it's just absolutely balls deep in. If you're a mage and you have the ignite stack, just be ready to blink in and die if you don't have anything anymore. If you have a limited invulnerability, use that. If you can perfectly time it and you're a god, you can maybe like let him run to you while the mark goes out, and then you lose half your threat, but just die. It's fine. If you got a massive ignite stack and you are the only one who died there and we push him in the proper amount of time, one person means, like, one DPS means very, very little once Thane is dead. Thane is incredibly important to kill, and then the fight's importance, the fight's difficulty becomes down, and the genuine importance of all of the things become a little bit less because there's less to deal with. There's less stations for healers to go to. There's less marks for us to manage. So let's really focus in here, guys. Let's get this shit down. And by down I mean let's learn it. Like, it's not realistic to come in for a group like us and to take down one of the hardest fights in the hardest raid that we faced in one night. So just make sure every single pull, if you're not doing exactly what you're supposed to, you're learning, you're trying to absorb. What did I just do wrong? What the fuck is going on? Did I not pop a cooldown? Did I not pop my greater shadow when there was 3 stacks before the 4th? Let's really focus in here, guys. Let's get this down. Exactly what Corp is saying. If we can focus, if tonight we can get down killing Thane, then we will be able to kill this boss really quickly, next week probably. So let's just, if we don't kill it this week, so let's really focus on getting Thane down. Focus on, healers getting back there. Us tanks, we should be using shield block on cooldown. If we're not aggro, we literally don't have to worry about threat until other people come over to us. But then it's the same thing. Every time a mark goes out, we lose 50% threat. So we have to be taunting. We have to be very active with that stuff. Last ready check before pull. This fight has like a ramping up intensity. Put me on follow now if you want me just to bring you right in.
Dragon.
Yeah, drop those totems. Dragonling's out now. Swap to your regular trinket.
2, 1.
All right, let's go, aggro. Blamau. Go back to Blamau place.
Get out of that void zone.
Woo, from the
Void
voids.
zone.
Come on, boy.
That's because Blamau's over there. Jesus Christ.
No, they didn't move.
No,
No, I didn't
Blamau is the only one who drops void zone. Just keep going. There literally should never be a void zone in the front left.
JL, get ready. 2 stacks.
Shield wall.
Mark 3 in 5 seconds.
Pawns, get ready.
Shadow
3.
Prot.
Shadow Prot, yep.
Get it, buddy.
If the shield
Swap
wall's
out.
down, kill. His shield wall's down. Kill. Kill better. Kill faster. Kill stronger.
Shield wall.
Is that a second shield wall?
Yes.
Wipe it up.
So, what do I need to look out for just in case another one of those voids pops up in the
Get out of it.
Pulled?
There's a
cast
black
timer
circle on the
for-
ground. You don't stand in it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a cast timer for Void Zone. Just be wary of it even showing up.
And
Generally, it
101.
shouldn't be on you, but if it is,
Yeah,
just
I
get
know.
out.
That's why I'm asking, because it's not something I thought I would need to worry about being in the front left.
Like I said, it shouldn't be on you, but if it is, just get out.
Problem was it pathed wrong. It pathed over to the other side instead of going to the left.
Yeah, they path weird.
So,
So
okay,
does the circle show up on the ground
we
before
can-
it deals damage? Or-
So that is a fucking void zone. That is Blamau's mechanic. Blamau cannot fucking cast it on anyone who's out of her range. So if Blamau is taken to her place, there is no void zone. It's a mixed bag. No fucking void zone should be in that quadrant of the fight. But if there is a black circle under your feet and there is a beaker noise that goes on in your ears, just look down for a second. If you have DBM, if you have Thames Nax pack, which you really fucking should, it warns you when these things go out. It tells you who it was cast on, and if it's cast on a non-warrior, you need to step out of it. Like it should only be on a warrior or a healer in the back left at the start. But if the case that it isn't, like it's I mean, it's a black circle on the ground, guys.
WoW 101. Don't step in the bad shit. There's the next pack for Weak Aura if you don't have it. Import it now.
It's also in Discord.
Ancestors be praised.
There's a scrap on the Spirit of Nax back here.
All right. Come on, guys. We just got to keep practicing this. We got to learn it. Let's pop cooldowns early. You guys got to do more than what you're doing. That's all I can say. If you have a masterwork target dummy and you see aggro's mobs getting loose, throw it down. You know, if you tanks are doing your swaps, use your broken reel. Like we have to be much better here. Pulling in 10. Drop your totems here, guys. Drop your Strength of Earth and your Wind Fury.
1.
We pulled. That's what happens when you peek to the right.
Get Blamu out of.
I can't. I already taunted him.
Careful for the void zones, guys. Careful for void zones.
Just watch for black shit.
Hold on.
Hey, come on now. We're an accepting guild here.
First mark, or first healer out.
Oh.
Yep. Rotate. We're getting ready for our second.
Lomer is going back to Mulbrain.
Second mark out.
Yep, second healer rotate.
Next mark in 10 seconds.
Yeah, something's fucked up. We can't get Blau. He's just running to all the healers.
Yeah.
Healers run in there. Just get it.
Shield wall.
Come in, use your greater shadow. Just don't even use it. Just wipe.
We
Just don't,
lost
even use it. Just don't even fucking use it. Just wipe.
Get to the front.
If you tanks have to pop a greater or a mighty rage pot just to get some initial threat, do it.
Well, that's what we're doing. Or at least I am.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, like, if a difference is popping, if you guys are saving, if you're trying to save cooldowns for like the execute phase, don't do that. Pop them early. Get all your damage out there. Get that shield wall up early so that we only have the 3 stacks when he's done with shield wall. We execute him. He hits us with the 4th stack. We run out before a 5th one goes out. So just really try to pop those cooldowns early. Get used to, get comfortable blasting this guy. I'm going to drop a repair bot when we res. When I res up, I'm just trying to look at some other stuff here. Damn, Rob, that's what you're trying to marry? You trying to find yourself a trap with slang and a fat dick?
Hell yeah.
Don't run over into the corner yet, noob. I'm gonna put a repair bot down for us so we can all hit it at the entrance.
Drew.
Yeah, it's a little too close to home because my girl's name is Kaylee, so I feel like Kyle would be the male name. I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore. Dropping a repair bot here, guys. Let's all hit it. Everyone, make sure you hit the repair bot. Yeah, Grain getting upset with you, dude. Just accept it. Alright, let's pop our stuff. We look pretty well buffed. Let's get over into our corner. Remember, stay tight against this wall, guys. Do not body pull this boss. It is very... We haven't done it yet. It's very fucking possible to pull the boss running around the corner there. You guys are doing great, though. So let's do a little bit of what we were doing last time. Last time we were doing a relatively good job with the damage. The damage looked a lot higher. Let's make sure that we're keeping that up, guys. We really need to pump damage early hard. So let's keep up the damage early. Let's make sure that we're big pumping, and that our problem is, an issue with the tanks situating it or the healers rotating. Let's not let it be a DPS problem. Like that's like the easiest problem to not have. Just press your buttons. Just hit this thing hard. Do we have recklessness on any warriors, or was that used like 2 pulls ago? I think we need 1 more pull for wreck, right?
Yeah, mine's at 12 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get on the next one. So here's a ready check. See if we need any buffs. We're looking pretty darn good. This is one of those iconic bosses, guys. Like, when we learn this fight, it becomes much, much easier. Just really work on what you have to do here. If you're DPS, you're figuring out how the fuck am I doing more damage and staying alive. If you're a healer, you're worrying about your rotations. If you're a tank, we're worrying about getting our boss in position in our rotations and doing the best we can possibly do to stay alive. Don't worry if you have to pop shield wall, if you have to pop some cooldown or some shit, just do it. Just do it. Stay alive.
Drop totems.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, tanks, let's go in together. Holy shit, this guy's giving me no threat right now, so I understand exactly what happened to you guys back there.
You're swonky, but it happens.
Heavy dots on me.
Word gets
First healer rotation.
That means it's Mark 1. Keep it up, guys. Big damage, big damage.
Second more coming out in 5.
Shield wall.
Stop, like, kind of relax on it a little bit. Just pool your rage.
Second healer rotation.
This is number 2.
Shield wall done.
Pop big damage. Fucking blast off on Thane right now.
Tanks, get ready to swap.
Pop your shadow protection
Swap
right now,
pumps.
melee.
Third
Melee.
healer rotation.
All the DPS on Thane. Pop shadow. Kill the boss.
JL, I still need you to be faster.
We got it.
Good.
Fuck yeah.
Right, get out. Get to the safe spot. Everyone, to the safe spot right now. I want you to call out when the you guys can go in now on X.
I'm
Go in
done.
now on X.
Done.
I'm picking
Yep.
that up.
Bellamo's loose.
I got Blue Mount. Careful for the void zones. Careful for void zones.
What?
We're losing people.
That's fine. Keep it up. If someone can get over to Ange, like Reno or something, I just kind of fucked up. Aggro can get over there. We need you over tanking Mograine.
I'm going now.
So that's going to be your normal rotation, Aggro. You're literally just going to go there to DPS either way, because I have to wait like still another.
Zalik is free.
He shouldn't.
I got 50 seconds on Mark. Don.
That's okay. It's a wipe. That is big, guys. We got our first target down. Like having Thane down is what I needed to not be sad. So you made Don happy. Good job.
Aww.
Who's picking up after
Glorious leader.
Mark on the off nights?
It's literally just the two people who are at that corner are swapping between each other. Aggro becomes available when Thane dies. Myself and Ange become available when Mograine dies. Ange, do you have any fire resist on or no?
I've got like 150.
That's fine. And they're good pieces, right? Like dark iron and shit. They're not like.
They're not dark iron, but they're heavy armor. They're all plate.
Are they like blues?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yikes.
No, I've got Ember Weave. I've got.
The fuck's Ember Weave?
Oh, it's from Flame Gore. It's 35.
That's the male piece.
Right.
Okay.
That's good though. That's really good.
I could go full mitigation and no fire resist.
So maybe for next week we'll get it a little bit better. Like we'll get you like dark iron leggings and dark iron helm and try to get those fire resist librams on them. But then don't wear mail. If you have like your shadow flame cloak on, that would be good. That's some fire resist. We don't need to really be that high on fire resist because he does hit like a truck too. It's just good to have our fire resist go up to like the fair level so that we have a chance of partial resists on it. Yeah, it's true. If you have a cutoff of 250k, you're not gay. That's like you're trying to get rich off of a blowjob. We get it. Do you know how much WoW gold that is for one blowjob? Come on now. You can impress everybody in GDKPs after that. They won't even talk about you sucking dick. I'm just kidding. They would always.
Sorry guys, I only suck a dick for $250,000. Okay, so fucking
10 to
gay.
15 minutes. I'm like, you can't fucking make them nut before then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like if the whole thing is like you gotta like complete the job, then like I don't even think I would go in because my performance anxiety would get in the way, dude. I wouldn't be able to, just my anxious aura would just ooze out. I don't think I could do it.
Bro, that motherfucker be nutting in no time if it were me.
I know, because you'd fucking get it all sloshy and it would make fucking mac and cheese noises and stuff. We get it. Like,
Whatever I gotta do to get that 250k.
No one's paying $250,000 for a man to give his first blowjob of his life. Let's be fucking honest.
Do you remember that episode of South Park where they were like fisting the jar of mayonnaise to simulate like fucking a corpse? Do you remember that? That's all I did.
I don't want to. I
Wow.
don't want to. Thanks, Toxus, for that imagery.
It was a Scooby-Doo.
You were talking
episode
about
where
going back
was
to the
on there.
pile for a second, and then you went straight to the fucking corpses. That's.
It was the corn episode.
My favorite was the Red Rocket Sparky. Come on now.
Oh no.
Y'all scare me sometimes.
Was it
At the-
Randy who had all the cats in his basement? Piss in his face?
No, that was Gerald. That was Kyle's dad.
Kyle's dad, right.
That's 11 million WoW gold at the current rate. just so you know.
I'm glad
did
I'm
the
not the
math.
only one that did the math. I was just afraid to say it. I literally have it sitting on my calculator right here, like, okay.
What's the rate for that? How much per thousand?
2250.
20, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting.
I figured about $20 a grand, 1,000 gold. So.
Sorry, we all know Blinks will suck a dick for a Black Lotus.
Hell yeah.
The same.
Man, that's only 300 gold. Come on now.
This repair bot.
I just like to practice, really.
Get good.
Speed run. You speed run blowjobs.
You guys don't? It's all about getting to the finish line, baby.
Instead of like
For
different
someone,
video
at least.
games, you got like different descriptions of men for your speed runs.
Mm-hmm. Each more
Legitimate-
magnificent than the last.
Overweight,
Legit
middle-aged,
strategy sometimes.
overweight, middle-aged, personal best, 28 seconds.
You're
that's
gonna
a
need to get
fast
those
speed
numbers
run.
down.
That's a fast one.
What's your partial complete time and your 100% complete time, Blinks?
72 stop. Your 72 blowjob run.
Were you buffed or unbuffed?
Wait,
Depends
wait,
on the
what
height,
counts
weight,
as
and what they had for
110%?
dinner.
Is that a finger around? You know?
Oh.
If you're not putting the finger in the butt, then you're not doing it right. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
about that.
that's definitely
No
increases the
finger.
speed
You're
run.
definitely not beating a 1 minute time. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Exactly.
It's like
When
In the
speed
famous
run-
words of Road Trip, that's milking the prostate.
Right?
God.
That's the on button.
Did I say 2 fingers? Better make it 3.
Oh God. At that point, just go in with a flat hand. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Damn, someone trying to get Rob down in the price. Why is he saying it's 250K, bro? Someone try to throw a 200 out there at you?
No, dude, these people are fucking lying.
Mowgli, your jaw's gonna lock up, man.
If someone had fucking $50,000 and just flapped it on the fucking table and it's like, just unzipped the fucking pants, you're sucking that dick.
Hey, dude.
No, he's not. I'm gonna punch him in that dick and take the 50 grand and run.
I'm
got, like,
sucking that dick. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're sucking that dick.
Blinks is
Sucking
gonna
that
steal the
dick.
money and then suck the dick.
Yeah. I'm going to suck the dick and then forget about the money and walk out.
I would pay you.
And then you'll take him to dinner. Yeah. God, Jesus Christ. All right, so let's make sure we're keeping up a good job right here, guys. We did really, really clean on that last one. We had nobody die to Thane. That is what we need. So we're popping cooldowns early. We're getting him to the point where he's low on health when he hits his shield wall. We don't want to like dilly-dally around and melee him, and then he hits shield wall at 50, and then we push, and then he hits another shield wall. So what you did last time was great. Just absolutely pummel the fuck out of this boss. Hit him as hard as you can. Just like if Rob was getting paid 250 grand. Make sure that this boss is dying. Like, that was really good last time. That'll help us work on the rest of the fight. That will help us get down how to kill Mograine. Once Thane and Mograine are dead, we will kill this boss. So we are literally halfway to killing this boss. So keep up the focus, keep up the consumes. We got this here, guys. I know that probably flasks are falling off. I'm not going to ask you to re-flask for 30 minutes of the fight. So let's really get it down right here. Do one last ready check just to check on the buffs and everything. We look pretty good, though. Let's get Ford out on that last group, and then let me know when you priests are good. I see it here. You guys all look pretty good except for one. Just putting a little bit extra on the timer there, so still sit down if you have to. It's only 10 seconds from now, so just get your mana up.
5.
All right, we're gonna start moving up now.
Drop those totems.
2, 1.
All right, tanks right now. Grab yours now. Grab yours now, tanks.
Void zone. First mark going out now. First healer
there it
go.
is. Nice heals on aggro. Keep it up.
Second mark going out now. Second healer go.
Yep, second healer go.
Shield wall.
Cruise
Pull
right
your
now.
resources.
Yep, pool resources. Keep the heals up big.
Start running jail.
Absolutely blast him when that shield wall fades.
Pawns.
Here's 3. Hit your greater shadow. Blast the boss. Kill the boss. Hit your greater shadow right now if you're on Thane.
Bird healer transition if you haven't already. First healer transition.
Kill, and get out of there.
Good job.
Go.
Get
You
out,
can
Ren.
still get hit by the mark. Try to get the fuck out of there. Come to star. You can still get hit by
Second
a
healer
mark.
transition.
Come over to star. Call out when the new mark comes out on you. Get ready to
Don,
go.
I got 5 marks. I'm not gonna be able to get Blau.
Third
That's
healer
fine.
transition.
I'm going in on Blamau next year. You're gonna go in on Mograine after aggro, okay?
JL down.
Go over to that.
Ange, get out.
Zealot needs a tank.
We need a Zealot tank. Aggro, we have aggro switching with.
I got it. I'm pulling over there now.
And she's facing you.
And yeah, it's run deal.
What's killing our tanks there?
I just died from not getting healed.
So are we like slow on the rotations with healers?
Just a lot of people were down.
It was kind of a
Yeah, I was healing. I had myself to heal, and then I healed JL, and then he got hit with a mark, and I didn't have him up topped enough.
Fine. Okay.
It's getting better though.
Yeah, so what we'll do is let's maybe just coordinate where each of our healers from the first position, where they go.
What?
Yeah, the marks are hitting like half a mile across the room.
Yeah, I was getting, what is it, Zealot?
I got
Zealot
one of
is
each
hitting
from the
real
station.
bad.
Yeah, that if the horses aren't tucked in the corners, they will definitely get it across the room.
Yeah, absolutely.
The corner's pretty hard.
They weren't enough then. Like they have to be basically up against the wall in that respective corner where they are. Where JL Dog is, I can see right now, that's wrong. That's in the wrong position. You should be on the right side of that pillar.
Well, the bosses also got loose too. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, but there should be no reason why you're ever on the left side of that pillar there. That's not where we're
No.
going.
Not that. I was saying people getting marks.
JL died where he was tanking it.
Yeah, and that's not where it
So
should
you
be.
mean like further in the back of the room then?
No, I mean to the right on the wall, tucked up into the pillar. I mean, I showed on.
I get what you're saying.
If you guys would watch a video, then it would show you exactly where to tank them.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
I'm just thinking about my $999.
All right, back to blowjob talk.
Like I said,
Look,
y'all are
look.
fucking lying. You guys
Lying
are
about
fucking. You guys are fucking lying. Some
About
dude,
what?
some
I
dude
mean,
dropped
everybody-
250K in cash right in front of you.
Did you cut?
Oh, they
No,
would've fucking hit.
250K. I'm grabbing a fucking grapefruit and going to town with it. Props to those of y'all know that video.
Yes, how to grapefruit your man. Tanks. Just open up the fucking Discord for a second, the stream, so I can show where I want the mobs held.
Just show me top right. That's where he's been almost.
I see JL dead right here.
Okay. That's.
I want him over here.
Okay, I get exactly what you're saying.
And then this guy was here. That's fine. We have to move this guy. But let's, just like how he was, let's start him like right where it says stop, top left, and get ready to kind of back him into this corner and then kind of like walk him around like in a circle back to where top left is, so that we're pretty much in this spot right here, because we have to move him. He's the one that Blamau is the one that's pretty annoying in regards of keeping people safe of stacks, because the boss has to be moved. So just kind of try to keep it in this little circle here as tight as possible. Don't make it so that melee like have to stand in a void zone to hit it from behind, but you can make it so that they have to stand off to the right or the left leg with a void zone. You just have to be paying attention on this fight with your positioning. You have to be able to know that you have to move away from a void zone rather than doing DPS, otherwise you die. It's not like it does 5,000 damage and you might die. The motherfucker does like 98,000 damage. It kills you. So the void zones kill. When it comes to the healer positioning, don't be like, I would suggest not being especially off this way too far or this way too far. But if you kind of like hang out around this pillar here, it's these three where the healers can basically just turret. You should be able to turret in the back right, the front left, and the front right. In the back left, you're gonna have to be moving out of void zones and shit. It's more likely that it'll be on a healer than a tank when there's 3 healers there and 1 tank. So you guys just have to not be stacking on top of each other, so only one person has to move at a time, and that we're able to keep up the heals going for that. So let's just make sure that we have the positioning with this guy over here. And let's make sure that Mograine gets tucked all the way into that corner there, that he doesn't move too far. And that Thane, it's one of those things where with Thane, he will move. Like, he's going to possibly lose threat. He may run towards the group. We just have to be good about a group of keeping him in that corner and moving him back into that corner. So let's make sure that we really, really try to clean that up right now. If we can get to the point where we are killing Thane and transitioning into Mograine cleanly without people dying from random shit, that's where we need to be for this fight for it to be successful. So just really focus in on that transition right here and the positioning of those bosses. No, not for tonight. Who was it, Pons, who just messaged me that?
Yeah.
Well, like for next time, let's definitely, like, for example, I want to actually have a little bit more fire resist than I have, I think. So I'm gonna grab a couple pieces next time from it, and then we'll work with Anges. So we'll be more prepared next time. But let's bang out as much as we can right now.
The fact we're getting Thane down is a good sign.
Yeah, Thane is a big deal. Like, if we weren't able to kill Thane here, we would have to be reconsidering a literal fucking full room rotation deal, and that's you guys would have. I would have had a headache.
Do Mograine second?
Yes, Mograine is the second kill target,
Yes.
but he's not going to be dead, like, within that same window Thane is. Thane is a tight window, guys. Like, we are selling out to kill Thane. Mograine is not a tight window. We're trying to manage our stacks. We're trying to stay alive. We're trying to, like, push him to a shield wall, go back over towards Blamau for the melee for like 1 to 2 stacks, and then we'll call, or it's like 3 stacks, because then you have to wait for 1 stack to go out, and then you can go in and you refresh stacks. So we're killing Mograine on a second pass. You have to literally do a second pass for Mograine. So don't think that, you know, we're selling out for Mograine or for Zeliek or whatever the same way that we do for Thane. Thane is a special case in this fight. He is the only one that we are, you know, disregarding stacks and movement to kill. But we are we're disregarding the stacks in terms of movement, but we're regarding it in terms of how we're dealing with it. So we're having that shadow protection. I know you've used a few. If you need a couple shadow protections, it's fine. Just open trade with me. Make sure that we have one to pop every single time we get to 3 stacks. Like, everyone needs to. I have like 4 more, 6, 8 more I can hand out to people. I'm not using them for this fight. You need to use them. Like, I don't need to take that stack damage. I need to take fire damage. So if you don't have shadow protections, open trade with me. Use them. Use it between the 3rd and the 4th stack. We have maybe 4 more pulls on this boss tonight if we're pretty efficient in terms of getting back and pulling. So let's really, really work on taking another stride right here. We need to. Oh, you're tripping. We need to. Triples. We need to. Like, with regularity, get Skull down. If we can get Skull down, the rest of the fight will fall into place. We'll correct what's going on with the other tanks. We'll be more tanky. We'll have better gear. It's a lot more. It's a lot more shit to pay attention to, but nothing is overly difficult. So you just have to keep track of all this shit. And yes, honestly, when we're at the point where we're killing Thane, we can get a kill on any pull. So this can die tonight. So just keep it tight. Get it down right.
You can kill Thane, you can kill Mograine. You can kill Mograine, you can win this fight.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You can dodge a meteor.
I thought you soaked a
If
meteor.
you have 250k, you can get that dick sucked.
All right. We are all ready. Make sure those totems are down back there.
4,
Can still drop them now. They'll be effective. We pulled. Try not to do that, guys.
Rena.
Good job, Dodge.
First mark going out.
First mark is
First
out.
healer transition.
Make sure Demo Shout. Make sure Demo Shout is out on the bosses.
Second mark going out. Second healer transition.
Don, is this where you wanted it?
I literally can't see. I'm like LOS with a pillar in the way. Maybe if a healer can see or something, like Soy.
Keep
if you
going
can
back
see.
to the
Third mark here, Pons.
3 marks.
Third
Hit your
mark.
greater shadow.
Good.
Hit your greater shadow here, guys. We need greater shadow up for all of the people on Thane.
Resist.
Blast it.
All the way back in the corner.
Blast it, blast it. I want to see it dead. Come on.
Yeah, you're good there.
Run out, run out, run out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get
Third
out,
healer
get out.
transition.
Get to star, get to star, get to star. Wait for the next mark. Bandage yourself, Region. Bandage yourself.
I'm gonna get them out. I have shield ball up right now.
Okay, go for it.
Angie,
1 second.
when you get 3, I'll switch.
No, Corp, you're going back to yours. You're going back to
Blumau's
yours.
out. Pon's dead.
I got 40 seconds on mine. I can't get mine.
Take Mograine.
I'm trying to take. We're losing. Aggro, you're taking Mograine.
Okay.
I have 4 mark.
I'm going now.
You can hold this if you want, Corpy, or just get ready to go back to your original one. You need to
I'm
be
coming
staying
in.
at your spot. At your
I
spot.
still got 25 seconds on 4 stacks.
I got it, Ange.
I know. You just need to wait until JL is clear, and then you take JL's spot.
Daniel's got 6 stacks.
Then y'all share in stacks, and that's wrong.
Who's next?
3 stacks.
3 stacks Mograine, get back to Blamau melee.
Zelik running. Nice.
This is where a tank would have to taunt off Blamau, but I know that we're kind of done. All right. JL, are you not standing in the state? Are you literally going back to? So you're standing in the wrong spot with Lady B, by the way. You should be where Ling Chi is dead, right over there. Wait, no. Why the fuck is? No, it's where JL is dead. Where the fuck are you? Why did I? How did I just select Ling Chi?
Now.
Okay, where JL dog is okay. JL, where you are is exactly where it should be. Perfect.
Okay,
JL,
that's perfect.
you should be completely out until Corp runs in. So like your job is boring. Like if you wanted to, you can literally like sunder Thane twice.
He's been staying out. It's the mark is lasting so long we can't go back in and swap off each other. Like I get out and we end up having like 3 or 4 stacks, and by the time he's at 3 or 4 stacks, I still got like 30 seconds on mine. Yes, mic on my head, stupid. But yeah, when he swaps off me, I have 3 stacks. I'll get hit with like a 4th stack on the way out, and by the time he's at 3 stacks, I'll still have like 30 seconds left.
That's fine. Then he gets that 4th stack and you go in. It like I don't know really what I mean. I've done this fight like 2 days ago, and I know that the timing is you can take 3 stacks at one spot, then you can take 3 to 4 stacks in another one, and you can refresh it. So if you're running in too early, if you're not running out far enough to the safe spot, then that can definitely be a problem. 4 stacks is not that big of a deal for tanks. Usually that will happen after the taunt happens. You're running in after the tick. You will taunt it. The other tank will get a mark before they're fully out. You're going to get the 4th mark on the way out. But then if you're in the safe spot, yours should be fading. Then they get the 4th mark. You go in, taunt it, and that's kind of how it works. And when we have more tanks freed up, it becomes a lot less of an issue. Like when we have Mograine die, we're going to have myself, Ange, and Aggro all free to run around to different locations.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but he was at 6 stacks, and I still had like 10 seconds left on mine.
That doesn't make sense.
At 4 stacks.
So let me explain this to you. There's no fucking way that you guys did it right and that happened. Like, I don't want to be rude, but for fuck's sake, I'm saying I've done this fight. I've seen so many people do this fight. You're not getting 6 and 4 stacks if you guys are in the right position. If you're too close, if you're getting extra stacks, you're going to fucking die. It's something that we're all learning. But if you do the positioning right, if you get out, you go to the safe spot, you don't just go off to the side where you think it's safe. Doesn't matter if you take marks from other bosses, it sucks because you take damage, but it's only one stack. Like, you have to fucking get out. It's... I mean, if what we need to do is JL picks it up first, and then you can sprint in kitty form after the third one, so it's like less time, then you can do that. But it's a matter of getting over there in time and doing the taunts. Like that's why I brought it up. You guys have the longest run. It's not the easiest job, but it has to be the long run, the taunts. Get to the safe spot, bandage yourself. If you're low, you probably won't be because healers are taking care of you. I mean, I'll mark the other tanks as tanks too. Somewhat, Report Group, yeah. You just have one less station to ever go to. So you can safe spot. Or you can kind of like divvy yourself out. Like it's honestly, you should go to the safe spot and reset and kind of regen a little bit. But if someone calls out that they're or something like that, then you go from your spot to that spot that's available. I mean, it is kind of like a rotational thing where for the most part, if you're high on Mograine stacks, that's when you go to the safe spot next. But it can still just be like figured out that way. It's just one of those things where if you're and you can't get a cast off, like you just can't do as much as you want to keep the tanks up, you just have to kind of call it out and recognize which healers are supposed to be like are safe spotted and just ask one of them to come in. I'll try to deal with that too, but it's I really can't see much of what's going on in the fight.
Nara, if you want to trade me mats, I can trade you shadow protection pots in exchange. Or Mammal can make them if he has the flasks. Or if you have the flask, rather.
Yeah, I have all the vials and everything, so.
Yeah, Mammal can make them.
And maybe the next time we do this, I would I would very much say the next time we do this, let's have Blinksy instead of Band-Aids. I think maybe a little bit extra damage will help rather than an extra healer. I don't know. I think 13 healers is plenty for this fight. I don't know if 14 hurts, and it seems like if Thane is dying the way he is, it's close, but if Thane is dying the way he is, we're good. Do we have Recklessness available this pull? I think Wreck is up, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Warriors, let's pop Wreck here. Let's make sure we are absolutely blasting. Shit, who did I not have marked as a tank? That should be Reno. Why do I have you down there in that group? Oh, you were dead when I was moving people around. Okay. Okay. So, with the way that this fight is going, and with the way that we clearly need to have, I think that we need to have a little bit better gear on some of our tanks. I think that I also forgot a piece or two that I could be doing better with. Let's get a really fucking good pull in here. We're popping recklessness. We're using everything here, guys. Most people's flasks just fell off, so that makes it just a little bit harder for us. Definitely not calling for a reflask pop with 30 minutes. So this is it right here, guys. I want everyone to put their fucking 110% in here. I want recklessness. I want big dick heals on the tanks. I want everything. If it means you have to pop a mana potion, a dark rune, if it means I only have one mongoose left, just use it, please. This is going to be our last pull for the night because we have a lot of stuff that we need to go over, look at. We are going to revise this, and this is going to be incredibly, like, infinitely easier next time. After we've looked at a few things, we've talked about it with each other, we've been able to go over the logs and really figure it out, because I think a few people are getting a little frustrated, including myself, and it's something that can just be easily cleaned up. You guys are doing amazing right now. Killing Thane is a big deal. Let's get him down here. Let's pop all of our fucking cooldowns, aggro, pop off, and hold threat on him. Let's make sure that we're doing a really good job here. Stepping up, please don't pull early. Let the tanks hit their blood rage.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It was almost not too early.
You gotta stay further to the left when you do that.
First mark's about to go out right now.
First healer go. Second healer go. Pull your resources.
Yep. Play smart right here, guys. Play smart. Get ready for it.
Third mark pawns.
Getting
Use
it.
that shadow. Use the shadow. Tanks, we're doing our first swap here.
JL, get out.
Yep. Heal
Shit,
pump.
Ange. All right, kill. Kill that fucker Thane and get out. Nice, you guys killed that fast as fuck. Get to where JL is. I'm not even at the safe spot yet. Well, the next zone is going out in just a second, and then we're going in on X. Are we good to go on X? Did it just go out? I think it did. Go on X. Go on X.
JL, how much time do you have on your marks?
Melee on X.
I need
got
someone
melee on my mark.
I need someone on blow.
Aggro, go to Blau. That's the back left.
Council name.
I need someone to pick up Zelik.
Is that JL? How long away are you? JL, you're gonna go to mine. Mograine at the front right. I'm going.
I'll get Zelik.
Good job. Good calls. I need someone on Zelik now. Good job, Rena.
I can't go in. I just fucking refreshed mine. You're going in on Zelik, JL.
I'm probably gonna. Ooh, I live somehow.
He resisted.
Oh
okay.
shit. That's not good.
Do your AoE taunt.
Swap.
You got him? Just drag him back.
Yeah.
Good job.
Just stay away, healers. Healers, stay away from the tank. Just make sure you're not close to him. Ooh, I'm gonna get hit by the 6th. Okay.
JL, I can pick it up off you.
Just keep working those rotations. Yeah, just try to get that one if you can.
I can't get it. It's running.
Yeah.
Rena has 3 stacks of Zelik.
This is falling apart. It's okay. It's okay. That was way fucking better. Mograine's like almost at 50%. We almost pushed like a shield wall on Mograine. So ultimately, that's what has to happen right there, guys. We are killing the first boss Thane. That was wonderful. I don't think anyone died. Maybe one person tops died. We had like 3 or 4 people lost on the way out. I think that's just because we don't have flasks up anymore. We don't have a lot of our consumes that we would have in the first 5 to 10 pulls of a night. We're like at pull 12 or some shit like that total for the night. So good job. We got Loatheb.Kill tonight. That's fucking huge. We got a new kill. That's a big deal. We need to be able to make it so that we can come back and like on a Tuesday night, practice 4 Horsemen, then be able to come back the next day, kill Loatheb with world buffs, kill 4 Horsemen, get on to Saffron. So let's really keep it up here. I know it's getting shitty with consumables. I know it's like we've been doing this for a month and a half now, and now I'm just starting to ask you, Melee, to start bringing flasks all the time. I'm just asking for 1 or 2 a week. I know like it's a lot. It really fucking is a lot. I know a lot of people are like, well, now I have to go buy gold. I don't like forcing that on people. But if there's any way that you can make good use of your time, if there's anyone who has Black Lotus who's willing to broker with people for any reason, we need, like, if they're used specifically for in-raid purposes, if you can sell for a slight discount or whatever the fuck could happen, we really need our melee. You guys did. I think I only saw like 2 people who didn't pop a flask. So that's big. That's really, really important. We need to make sure we have all those materials, all this shit. You know, I don't need you guys popping juju mites and stuff, or juju, what is it? Juju mites. I don't need you guys spending 10 gold for an extra 40 attack power all the time. You know, if you want to do that with world buffs, fuck yeah, do that. But like, start thinking about, if you're looking at materials from a very expensive perspective, start looking at how you can save on certain things, like melee mongoose 100% of the time, juju power 100% of the time. Like, those are like easy